Today, I'm going to attempt to set these points on this thing and get this bike running. I just had to fix the carburetor. It had a leaking gasket around the bowl. But anyway, the first thing you'll do is I impact the nut off of there. You're going to have a puller. You screw in left, and then you just impact this in. It'll pop that flywheel off. Here's the setup on the inside of this. This is a 1980 Honda XR80R, and on this little deal here, it's got a little cam right there, and that's what opens up the points and gives you your fire. I had another parts bike. It's a 81. It's actually a smaller bike, but I went ahead and took this piece out, and this is what opens up your points. You can see where there's a edge right there and not really one on the other side. This thing's pretty rusty and nasty, but the flat piece right here is what I need to set the points. And so this will go on here, and you can actually see through your flywheel to set this. But I've got my points closed right there. Then they're open. So about halfway right there would be where I need to be. And you can see, if I hold the camera just right, you can actually see through the points. And so normally on these points, usually about 12 to 16, 0.16 millimeters. So I've got a little feeler gauge here at 15, and take and slide that on in. That is a little bit tight. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. You can back that screw off, actually push these points up this way, and it will get looser. And just make sure that when you put this in, you're not really spreading it apart, because obviously they'd be too close. This feels a little bit tight, and I can actually just see it move just a smidge. So I'm going to take this, actually that might be pretty close, but I'm going to take it back and get it just a bit looser. We'll check it in a second. Okay, I've got a pretty good gap in there now, and with this 15 gauge, let's see, I don't know if I can actually do this and hold the camera too. It slides through pretty easily, so we're going to go with that. I can feel it grab a bit, but like I said, this is about 12 to 16, so this being a 15, that should work out pretty good. We'll put the flywheel back on and see if she'll start up, and that she's got spark.